We've gotten questions on how much money do I have to transfer into my separate savings account for my equipment replacement fund to make sure at the end of the year I've got enough money in there to replace my trucks. That will be the topic of this week's Planning for Profit Minute. First thing I want to do is I'm simply going to go into the software and I'm going to go into cost input. That's where you've entered all of your major pieces of equipment. So as long as I'm logged on equipment, I can then see all of my trucks, all my major pieces of equipment listed there. Now, again, if you remember, I can scroll down to the very bottom of that list, and on the bottom, I will always see total equipment cost. In this case, $78,999. That means I need to build $78,999 into my pricing each and every year. And that's what Planning for Profit is already doing for you. Now, that's just a grand total amount. I can go back very simply and find my monthly amount simply by going into reports. We're factoring this amount in already. So I can go into reports, and we're going to go to the monthly cash flow statement, right? So that's the report I'm going to be looking at. And the first thing you want to do is remember you're transferring dollars for the entire company. And so I can simply go into all departments, and when we load up that report, I'm simply now going to scroll down, and you're going to go down into the fixed overhead expense section. There's my fixed overhead, and you're looking for equipment replacement fund. All right, so as I scroll down, there we go, right? Equipment replacement fund right here. It tells me that I need to transfer $6,583 per month into my separate savings account, my equipment savings account. If you have that set up, that's the money I need to put in there. And if I do that, at the end of the year, I'll have my full $78,999. Now, for some of you, you actually have separate equipment replacement funds for each individual department. Well, at that point in time, if you needed to know that, I could come up and simply choose a given department, in this case, installation. Again, I can simply scroll down to that same area on the report, and I'll find my equipment replacement fund, and that total dollar amount is $1,269 per month. And if I put that into that account, then that would give me the total dollars I need to replace trucks for the installation department. Again, most companies will actually just use the all departments and the grand total because they have one equipment replacement fund, knowing that many times if, let's say, a service truck fails, an install truck dies, we don't buy another install truck, we buy a new service truck and rotate the other trucks down a little bit. So whatever works for you, make sure that you put those dollars aside so you've got the money when it comes time to replace the trucks. And that is today's Planning for Profit Minute.